I should do like this in Korea. 안녕하세요. I'm getting back hurt sometimes, so I'm almost doing everything every time I'm talking to someone. 안녕하세요. 저는 프랑스 여자 살로메라고 합니다. 반갑습니다. What I'm doing is I'm just studying Korean and trying to make my little secret project one by one. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, I study Korean and I can say for French people, study Korean is very hard. It's totally different. Everything is different, especially the grammar. It's so complicated to French people. I try to know Korea and Korean people by going outside and meet some people, because the advantage of being foreigner is that so many people are talking to you in the street. It can look weird at first, but I think it's not bad meaning. So I enjoyed this because I could talk with many people, even some foreigners. So I could learn about Korea so much more with meeting Korean people and also some foreigners. And especially Koreans are very kind to foreigners, basically. What I love about Korea, I think almost everything. The life is very convenient. I don't have to go very far, for people are very kind and everything is very easy. I think Korean people are more careful of others. They are thinking about community. French people are thinking really individual. The meaning is I am and the others, I don't really care. I don't bother others, but just I don't care about their life. But Korean people are really thinking if I do something, I should think about the others also, and I can do something for someone else. Koreans are very polite and very careful people. The views in Korea is basically mountain everywhere. But in France, we have trees and forests, but it's really paved. But in Korea, it's really having so much waves, how can I say, yeah? I really surprised because when I went outside, just 10 kilometers far from Seoul, and I can already see so many mountains everywhere. It's very beautiful. I think it's really a mix between nature and cities. They know how to make the perfect mix. The food is very spicy, too spicy, because French people really eat just sweet food all the time. So when I came to Korea first and I tried spicy food, I was like, some flame came from my mouth like this. I was crying, I was sweating everything. But now I adapted a little bit, but still, food is spicy to me. I can't eat kimchi yet. I think when I discovered Korea in France, I already started to be whiter. It's so fun, but before I was quite tan, because in France being tan is very trendy, and if you're tan you are very beautiful. But if you are white, people will just say you're a vampire. Especially with my teeth, people will say that I'm vampire so much even. I lost, to my point of view, I lost my body shape. And every time I was bored or sad, I was eating and bad food and sweet food, and also French food is having so much butter inside. So yeah, eating Korean food is making me lose weight, I think. And being happy is making me like this. But whatever, Korea likes thin people more, so I'm adapting. I think my appetite in Korea changed because in France I was eating just sweet food, but these days sometimes I'm thinking, oh, I want to eat some spicy food. But of course it's not so spicy, but oh, I want to eat meat every day. I'm eating meat more also in Korea. I got many pain in my body since I'm living in Korea, because I should always like be on the floor, and I really feel I'm getting already old because I should always be like, 네, 안녕하세요, 네, 감사합니다, like this. So I'm getting back hurt sometimes, especially I don't know how I should do it, so I'm almost doing everything every time I'm talking to someone. It was very hard also when I came back to France. Hello, like this still, and people watching me like, why she's doing like this? So now I feel pain everywhere in my body. Before, in France, when I was saying hello to my friends, basically we have the la bise in French, which is doing like the French kiss. Hi, how are you? Yeah, and it's different. Every place in France has different way of doing. Some people are doing just 2, some people are doing 3, some people are doing 1, some people are doing 4. So it's big fight in France. I should do like this in Korea. 안녕하세요. So I was really shocked because there is no physical contact. So it's very good with Corona, but I felt, oh, it's not warm, because when I meet friends or some people I know, we are usually kissing the cheeks of each other, so it's kind of cutie. So at first, when I first met a Korean person, I didn't know that we should be like, 안녕하세요. So I just said, hi! And the person was like, what the fuck? The this person was very shocked. So I was like, oops, I maybe made a mistake. So this person explained to me. Yeah, when I meet French people in Korea, it's the most weird. Because we are French, but we are living in Korea, so we don't know if we should be like bending like this or if we should just do like usual. So we are like, should we kiss or be like this? So it's always weird. When I went to a restaurant in Korea where you should sit on the floor and take off your shoes before you enter, I was really shocked because in France it's very weird, and especially the position, I didn't know how I should be because of no one told me. So I was like, how I'm supposed to sit down and take off the shoes for enter a restaurant? I was like, is this crazy? Imagine someone else walked on this floor with their dirty feet, like the feeling I had. So it was weird at first. Yeah, I think I got muscles in my fingers because I'm using chopstick. And before I was just using forks, so you know there is no power. Eating was very comfortable, but now my fingers are very strong. I can grab many things at once. My finger, thanks to chopsticks. I'm practicing every day for it with chopsticks, and now I adapted better than my boyfriend. When I was in France, I was wearing more sexy outfits. My fashion was more free, but also bad fashion I had because of the shops in France are so expensive. If I want to buy some clothes, it's really so expensive. But Korea is very cheap, so makeup is cheap, clothes are cheap, so I can express myself and my fashion more. So I can say from people's point of view, I've been better than before because my fashion changed. I'm taking care of myself more. I think it's Korean culture to take care of themselves. So I think I improved. Thanks, Korea. I think I've been smiling more since I'm in Korea. I was a little bit depressed living in France. Even if my mind never changed, just my attitude changed, I think. I've been more crazy, maybe, more smiling and warm with people compared to before. I was really cold and just like this all the time. But now, thanks to Korea, I'm smiling because I'm being polite with people and respect others. So you want to respect also. Yeah, I already was doing to my father when I was young, but in France, if I do this, people just say it's annoying and weird and why you should do like that. But when I do to my boyfriend, he's loving this so much. Smile me, I love you, like this. Today I talked about how my appearance changed after I came to Korea. 영상이 좋았다면 좋아요, 구독 눌러주세요. 안녕히 계세요.